Ancient wisdom on treating modern addiction. If the ancient philosophers were alive today, their profound insights into the human condition would illuminate our understanding of addiction, offering a compassionate and holistic approach to healing. Through the lens of timeless wisdom, we would see addiction not as a moral failing, but as a manifestation of deeper imbalances and unmet needs within the human spirit. Socrates and the art of self-inquiry. Socrates, the great gadfly of Athens, would approach addiction with his hallmark method of dialectical inquiry. He would guide individuals on a journey of self-discovery, encouraging them to ask fundamental questions about their desires, choices, and the underlying causes of their addictive behaviors. Socratic dialogue would reveal the root of the addiction, inviting individuals to explore their inner worlds without judgment. Socrates might say, "Know thyself," emphasizing that the first step in overcoming addiction is self-awareness. By understanding the thoughts and emotions that drive addictive behavior, one can begin to untangle the complex web of dependency. Through gentle questioning and introspection, individuals would gain clarity on the personal and societal factors contributing to their addiction. Plato and the harmony of the soul. Plato, Socrates' illustrious student, would view addiction as a disruption of the soul's harmony. According to Plato, the soul comprises three parts: the rational, the spirited, and the appetitive. Addiction represents an imbalance where the appetitive part, driven by desires and cravings, overpowers the rational and spirited elements. Plato would advocate for restoring balance through philosophical education and virtuous living. Plato might advise, "Seek balance within." He would encourage individuals to cultivate the virtues of temperance, wisdom, and courage to regain control over their desires. By aligning the soul's parts, one can achieve a harmonious state of being where rational thought and inner strength guide actions, reducing the grip of addiction. Meditation, contemplation, and engagement in meaningful activities would be essential components of this holistic approach. Aristotle and the golden mean. Aristotle, the great empiricist and polymath, would approach addiction through his concept of the golden mean, the idea that virtue lies in moderation. Aristotle believed that human well-being depends on finding a balanced path between extremes. For those struggling with addiction, he would emphasize the importance of moderation and the development of healthy habits. Aristotle might counsel, "Pursue the middle way." He would guide individuals to identify and avoid the extremes of excess and deficiency, promoting a lifestyle of balanced pleasures and rational choices. By fostering virtues such as self-control and prudence, individuals could cultivate a sense of well-being that diminishes the allure of addictive substances or behaviors. Aristotle's approach would include practical strategies for building resilience and maintaining balance in daily life. Epicurus and the pursuit of true pleasure. Epicurus, the philosopher of simple pleasures, would offer a refreshing perspective on addiction by distinguishing between necessary and unnecessary desires. He would advocate for the pursuit of true pleasure, those simple, natural, and necessary experiences that contribute to genuine happiness and well-being. Epicurus would encourage individuals to let go of the compulsions that lead to suffering. Epicurus might suggest, "Embrace simplicity." He would urge individuals to focus on fulfilling their basic needs and finding joy in the small, everyday moments of life. By appreciating the simple pleasures of friendship, nature, and meaningful work, one can reduce the dependence on external substances or behaviors for happiness. Epicurus's philosophy would teach individuals to find contentment within themselves, free from the chains of addiction. Zeno of Citium and the power of Stoicism. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, would approach addiction with a focus on inner resilience and acceptance. Stoicism teaches that true peace and contentment come from within, and that one should cultivate an attitude of equanimity in the face of life's challenges. Zeno would encourage individuals to practice self-discipline and to focus on what is within their control. Zeno might advise, cultivate inner strength. He would teach individuals to accept their circumstances without resistance and to focus on their own responses rather than external events. By developing self-control, mindfulness, and emotional resilience, one can build a fortress of inner peace that is impervious to the temptations of addiction. Stoicism would offer practical exercises such as journaling, meditation, and cognitive reframing to strengthen the mind and spirit. Confucius and the importance of relationships. Confucius, the great Chinese sage, would emphasize the role of relationships and social harmony in overcoming addiction. He believed that individuals thrive within a network of supportive and respectful relationships. Confucius would advocate for a communal approach to addiction treatment, where family and community play a vital role in the healing process. Confucius might say, "Cherish your connections." He would encourage individuals to seek support from loved ones and to nurture relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual assistance. By fostering a sense of belonging and responsibility within the community, one can find the strength to overcome addiction. Confucius's teachings would highlight the importance of rituals, shared values, and collective well-being in the journey towards recovery. Buddha and the path to liberation. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, would offer profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. He taught that attachment and craving are the roots of suffering, and that true freedom lies in letting go of these attachments. The Buddha's teachings on mindfulness, compassion, and the Eightfold Path would provide a comprehensive framework for addressing addiction. Buddha might teach, "Let go of craving." He would guide individuals to practice mindfulness and meditation, to observe their cravings without judgment, and to develop a deeper understanding of the impermanent nature of all things. By cultivating compassion for oneself and others, and by following the ethical and mental disciplines of the Eightfold Path, one can transcend the cycle of addiction and achieve lasting inner peace. The Buddha's wisdom would emphasize the transformative power of self-awareness, ethical living, and spiritual practice. Laozi and the way of nature. Laozi, the ancient Chinese philosopher and founder of Taoism, would approach addiction through the principle of Wu Wei, or effortless action. He believed in aligning with the natural flow of the universe and living in harmony with the Tao, the underlying force of all existence. Laozi would encourage individuals to let go of resistance and to embrace the natural rhythm of life. Laozi might advise, "Flow with the Tao." He would teach individuals to listen to their inner selves and to move through life with grace and ease. By cultivating a sense of harmony with nature and the universe, one can reduce the internal conflicts that drive addiction. Laozi's teachings would emphasize the importance of simplicity, spontaneity, and inner calm as antidotes to the pressures and compulsions of modern life. The wisdom of the ages, an integrative approach. If the ancient philosophers were alive today, their teachings would converge to offer a compassionate, holistic, and integrative approach to treating addiction. They would see addiction not as a failure, but as an opportunity for profound transformation and growth. Their wisdom would guide individuals to explore their inner worlds, to restore balance and harmony within themselves, and to cultivate meaningful connections with others. Epilogue: Overcoming addiction. The ancient philosophers' timeless wisdom would illuminate the path to healing, offering hope, understanding, and a deeper sense of purpose in the journey towards overcoming addiction. By integrating their insights into modern approaches, we can create a more compassionate and effective framework for addressing the complexities of addiction, ultimately guiding individuals towards a life of balance, fulfillment, and inner peace.